Good evening and welcome to Product Highlight. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And as I was trying to decide what to do this evening, I have a brand new bundle called Branching Out that I thought was perfect for this time of year. You could use it for Thanksgiving, could use it for Christmas, you can use it next year, you could use it for birthdays, sympathy, anything. It's really quite a versatile bundle, and I had a lot of fun playing with it. Okay, let's see. Let's start. So here's the bundle. We have dies, and at the moment that I think the dies are on back order, but they're supposed to come through again this week. We have this frame set, which is awesome. Pine cone, some little berries, some greenery, and some more berries, and I absolutely love it. So it's good for the frames itself. I think were worth the purchase, but I bought the stamp set anyway, and I absolutely love it. I know it seems plain, but once you start putting things together, it's pretty cool. So there's three different size branches, some pine cones, some pine needles, berries, dots, wishing you a day filled with many happy moments, to a very special someone, sent with lots of love, from our family to yours, happiest birthday wishes, thinking of you brings joy to my heart, hello and friend. So there's really a lot here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp. So I'm going to put the dies aside. And I have pre-cut using these dies. So I cut a piece out of here that I have in a card that I already made. I'll show you in a bit. I'm going to put that on the inside. And then I have two different sizes in Very Vanilla and Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to put that on the outside. So the first thing I want to do is I want to start stamping, which is the fun part really of this whole thing. So put these pieces aside, and I'm doing both at the same time because I want it to match. And I think I've found that you can do the cards vertically. I seem to like the horizontal for some reason. So that's what we're going to go with. So I have some branches, and I have some pecan pie, and I'm just going to start stamping. I'm going to use my big one first. Let me put a piece of scrap underneath. As you can see, this is very well scrapped. But that's what it's for, right? Scrap paper. Okay. I'm just going to ink up. And just randomly stamp. But look at the detail. Isn't that really pretty? Even without any of the greenery, I'm just in awe of the detail. It's so pretty. And then I'm going to use this one. Just kind of come at it from a different angle, like a different tree. Alright, now I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to quickly wash and dry so I don't end up with pecan pie all over me. Because Nancy's very talented at that. Yes. And you don't want to ruin a piece that you've been working on because you've got ink on your hand. Okay, then I'm going to take... There are three different stamps. One's a little wider, one is closer together. I'm using the one that's closer together. And I'm going to use Lost Lagoon. And then just kind of figure out where you think it best fits and stamp. It's pretty random. Let's see, where else? And then maybe some up here. All right. Then I have a single one. Ink that up. And just kind of fill in some of the spots where you think you need some greenery. And don't make it too busy. I think that's pretty good. But see how easy that was? Okay. Again, quickly wash and dry. If you get into this habit, it doesn't faze you. So that's what I try to do. Then I want some little baby pine cones. So I got my pretty peacock. And I'm just going to randomly, now you could do these in any color you want. I just thought the pretty peacock went well with the outside. So just kind of find some little branches. Don't make it too busy. Let's see, how about one here? Whoops. I picked up some ink on my edge. Ruh-roh. One here. I think that's good. Actually, let's leave that out a sec. Quickly wash this. And I'm going to make this into more of a fall card. So I have some just little dots here. And I'm going to close that before I get it all over me. I have some pumpkin pie here. And I'm just going to randomly add some dots through here to give it a little more of a fall feel. I don't want to add too many. Yeah. Okay. Put this away. Quickly wash and dry. Wash and dry the pumpkin pie. Okay, now I have some room down here for a sentiment. So let's see what will fit. I don't need much. It's this one. Happiest birthday wishes. Oh, that's good for a fall birthday. I don't think I have a fall birthday though. That's alright. Let's make it anyway. I'll probably think of somebody. Oh, actually, I do have a couple birthdays coming up. So, I'll put this on. Let's see, what color shall I stamp it in? I think I will do Pretty Peacock. There. How's that? Quickly wash and dry. But see how quick and easy that stamping is? Gotta love it. Oh, look what I forgot to do. I said, let's pull out both pieces so that we can do them both at the same time. And what did Nancy forget to do? Exactly that. Let's try this play again. Luckily, all my stamps are still on the box. And I don't need to do much. I'll do one on top. Close it up. Hopefully I went in enough, because I was going to put this here. I think so. Alright, and some greenery. I think I'll just use the single one. I distracted myself. And up top, and then some pine cones. I don't know if that one will show up. We'll make it. Still over here. So really, it's all just random stamping. I don't think there's any right or wrong, other than if I get ink on me. Then it's wrong. Okay. Everything's clean. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. We're starting to mount. Can put my scrap away. Get my Stampin' Seal out. Center it. And then I'm going to use glue for this piece because it's thin. So I use the multi-purpose glue, but I put it in this little container because it's thinner, and I keep it on this cute little upside down container that my son-in-law and his business partner make. I have them for sale on my website, ybstamp.com, under shop. I will put a link so that you can purchase one for yourself, and I do include one of these little bottles. That way you're off to a good start. Alright, I'm just going to put this over here. Like so. And I do this on my silicone mat so I don't get glue all over my glass mat. Like that. Okay, then we're going to put this on the inside. And it goes exact like so. And I'm going to put this on the front. Now I could decorate this with gems, but I'm going to use my daughter's favorite tool, which is Wink of Stella. And I'm going to just put some on the pine cones. I usually put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I didn't this time. And of course, if you hear buzzing, it's because my phone and my Fitbit are going off. The one time I don't do it, usually it's pretty quiet because most people remember that I'm online every Sunday at 7. Okay. I don't know if you can see the link of Stella glittering. It's pretty. So there's a card I did stamping. Now we're going to do a card with die cuts. So I cut a whole bunch of pieces, and I pre-cut some of the dies. So here's our inside, here's our outside, and I'm going to make this a Christmas card. So I'm going to pull out, I have these two sets in front of me, and I think I will use one of these for the inside, one of these for the front. So let's see. May your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. Make sure I get the right one. And then the outside, I think I will do, I always put mine at an angle. I don't know about you, but it's easier for me to see. So I'm doing my stamping first. Let's see. How about just for you? Hopefully it'll fit. It will. Woohoo! Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to do in Mossy Meadow on the cover. I'm going to do just for you. Oh, it came out good. And then on the inside, may your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. Okay. Get rid of my ink. Quickly wash and dry. Times like this, I'm glad I have quite a few blocks. Okay. Now, so this is going on the inside, and I thought I would use these for the inside. Could also use them on the outside, but I have some for the outside. All right, I'm going to get my snips, and I'm going to cut it here. And then I'm going to use my glue again, but I'm just going to hold it with my nail and just randomly put dots. I put it down flat, so now it needs to run to the bottom. Do you have that problem with your glue? Just a dot on each of the, and that will hold. I don't need to get too detailed. And again, on this one, just hold it a little with my nail. See, I put it flush again. Hopefully it'll come out. What I need to do is actually put more in here, but I don't have to really do it that often because I use so much less glue when I use that little bottle. All right. So there's my inside. And then let me put this upside down so it all flows to the bottom. I'm going to put this in. And then I'm going to assemble the front. You know, when Mossy Meadow first came out, I thought it was kind of blah, but the more I use it, the more I like it. Okay. And then I'm going to put this on here. And I have the greenery cut out in Mossy Meadow and Old Olive. And I have some berries cut out in the cherry cobbler to match this background here. And I'm not using dimensionals on any of these, and you're wondering why, because they would look really pretty. But I'm going to mail these, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to do that. All right. You know what I think I'm going to do now that I'm thinking about it? I should have done it before I glued it, but I'm going to stamp some of these little pine cones right on the cardstock randomly to add some extra element to it. Picking up some on my edge, so I got to be really careful. That looks cool. Oops, I missed a little. Twice. Okay. That looks cool. All right. So I have the little A block, but it's buried in with my class pieces. I did 3 classes in the last week, so I don't know where they are. So it's my own fault. All right, back to the glue. And I'm not going to glue all the little needles. I'm just going to glue the base so it's a little free-flowing. And then some of in the Old Olive. But see how I can do a really thin line on this, a glue? Right, and then I have some cherry cobbler berries. Oops, almost did it on the back. I mean on the front. But just a little bit is all it needs. I think I may even put a bow on here. I think that would look neat. So I have gold pine cones I want to put on. I thought it would add just a little extra. Okay, now where's my... Mossy Meadow and Gold. I'm just gonna pull some out, make a bow. Probably cut too much off, but Let me twist this a little. All right. It's slippy, probably because of the gold. And I'm trying to make it smaller. It's not cooperating. It wants to be a big bow. Okay. I'm just going to stick this down with some glue. It doesn't want to come out because I laid it down. There we go. Now, I don't know about you, but you need to hold this for a few minutes. And sometimes I get tired of waiting. So I take a block and I just put it on there while I clean everything else up. And I do want to put more of these down. I'm just not sure where. All right, now while that's drying, I'm going to show you the other ones that I made. So the first one I made was this one with the old olive and early espresso. And can you see that I put Winka Stella on it? So this is kind of plain and a little bit bigger. And then this is where I got the pieces for the first card that I made. This one. So see, this piece came out here. And then this piece goes this way. Came off of this. Then I put some on the inside. So you can just go to town with all these, with the greenery. It's really pretty. And then the last one I did add some of the DSP from the snowflake. What's it called? Elegant Pine Snowflakes. And I added some dimensionals. Some die cuts. And just a little thing on the inside. Okay. So here are my cards. I hope I've inspired you. Alrighty. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm participating in a 12 weeks of holiday cheer. We post. We have a different theme each Saturday, and I just posted week number 8, which was the One Sheet Wonder cards. So I made 6 cards, and then this coming Saturday will be week 9, and we're doing an Advent project. Haven't thought this up yet, but it sounds like a lot of fun. So the videos post every Saturday at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, and 8 Pacific. And in addition to that, I'm also participating in a monthly Creative Crafters Challenge. The third Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm really looking forward to this Wednesday. I love working with the paper that I'm working with. And then on Thursday, I'm participating in a Christmas blog hop. Kicks off at 7 o'clock. You can click on my blog. I'll post the link. And then you go through and you can see all the different projects everybody's done. It's really exciting, actually. Okay, I hope I've inspired you this evening. Thank you so much for joining me. For anyone that has the paper pumpkin kit or any kind of kit and would like to do it with us on Zoom, that's what we're doing next Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Just give me a buzz and I will send you the link. So there we go. Until then, happy stamping.